Hello world, this is vlog number 195. Today is Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. It's around 2 p.m. This is actually the second vlog of today. The purpose of these vlogs is to be a open journal. A place for the exploration of what is top of mind in a stream of consciousness, raw and unedited manner. I had this deep kind of insight about this feeling of right and left hemisphere, brain hemisphere synchronization. Going to going into like concepts from the gateway process and that CIA analysis, how 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 it really correlates with performance, and it is the opposite of confusion and of inability or um, incompleteness. So the left brain hemisphere is analytical, it is a computer. The right is emotional. When they work together, we are whole. When they are divided, we are. Oh, the sun is so intense. I cannot take it. Um, yeah, when we are divided, then we are not really performing at our best. We are not really um, fully ourselves. And I really came to this observation, like how this really works with like taste and judgment and regulation and feedback loops. How we observe ourselves and the world, and then choose to think and act, and that has an impact on our experience. So, in the self determination, in your autonomy, in your life, this is a key topic and aspect and a practice that you need to master. And so, what am I getting at? Like, I really felt like was like, oh, this is really deeply insightful, and this is super important in terms of personal development and learning, education, optimizing your performance. So, how do you do it? How do you uh, get into balance? Like, and to me, it just clicked. Like, I need to really talk about this and get this down on the vlog because it is like a really key insight. Like, and sometimes yes, you can get too much into thought and into your head and not act or like not really get out of anything out of it, just go in circles. But it, in my life experience, I have these moments of like, oh, having like an epiphany, or like having like a moment of deep coherence. I would call it coherence, and this eureka moment is really like when I feel like this intense hemispheric synchronization, hemisync. And this happened like just like randomly, like late at night. I would just like be about before going to sleep, and I would just, even though I had a very difficult kind of week or day, and I was very stressed and I had a lot of anxiety. For some reason, I would just get into this mode of this deep coherence, or during like a sound healing session, or at a like a in a European cathedral during a choir concert. Like I had this session, Or this one time I fell deeply in love, and I had this like this intense coherence that was deeper than more intense than any kind of like drug or like psychedelic experience. Like, so I wanted to bring this up and be like, so this is actually like, if you're a performer, if you're an artist, if you're a scientist or anybody in any field, as an athlete, you really need to know how to get in the zone. And that's one point. And then the second thing I want to talk about is this idea of like treating yourself as so like this story, this idea of this perspective that like when you are born, you are given a human. That human is you. And your job for your life is to take care of this human. Make sure that they have everything they need to thrive and grow and actualize themselves, all their talents. So I just like randomly heard this on some like Instagram reel like yesterday, and it's just been like turning over in my head. How this like, whoa, this like this way of thinking, this way of looking at the world is like it's really clicking, and it's really clicking, and it's really working. Like that's really true. It's really true. And so then I started to think of myself this way, and I'm like, okay, how can I like, I know I need to get this done. I need to get all this work done. It's a lot. I really want to get it done. At the same time, okay, I'm feeling like I can't sit anymore. I have to go on a walk, or I need to get some water, or I need to get some sun. And then I let myself I listen to myself more, and then I'm like, okay, all right, I'll go take a walk, then I'll come back and I'll return to my work, and then I have like this goal, and then I think about like think about how great it would be to achieve this goal. So this is like a different perspective of like third personing yourself and being like, I'm taking care of this person, this human. He or they have these like desires, they wants, creature comforts, like they need to move around, they need to get like, they have a body, they need to eat, they need to get some dopamine, they need to get some sun. All right, so let me just take care of this person, and all right, so go do this and go exercise, like do a little bit of a workout. At least you'll get a little bit of that, get yourself pushed out of your comfort zone. So that's the second kind of like deep thing that I really wanted to document today. And a third thing is about like, randomly, I know there was a couple days ago a hearing in Congress about unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAPs, and how the government has been hiding this since the 50s. And yeah, that's like believable. That's potential. And like the perspective I take on it is like this. There's from, I personally kind of have this, but also others. That is like we discover new life forms. First, we initially thought it was plants and animals. Then it was fungi. Then it was bacteria. There could be another life form that lives among us on Earth, or on the bottom of the sea, or inside of Earth, or it could be in this, or they could be from another planet. And yeah, that was another perspective that was been on my mind. Like, yeah, I mean, it's possible. And then the next thing is like, then what does that say about like our experience, our kind of conceptions of ourselves? Like, we have the history of it that stretches back a couple of hundred years. We have archaeology that dates humans back to 200,000 years, and humanity is about that old. So it's fascinating that we are this very malleable world, this trajectory, and each one of us, you and I, can impact and shape and mold and this trajectory to the stars, to the next level of civilization, to transhumanism, to other life forms. So I'm very excited about this perspective. And my mission is to increase my rate of evolution, my spiritual evolution, as well as entrepreneurship. So in closing, that's my vlog for today. I believe these vlogs are very good to keep going, like exploring these ideas, and I hope you enjoyed. So thank you for watching. Peace.